Bro, honestly, I don't even know what to say at this point. But obviously, I talked about how I'm doing the Esther Fast and just like I want to like really focus on this Esther, on the book of Esther. And that's what I have been doing yesterday and today. And I want to go like a little bit more in depth today. And I just want to, bro, Haman. So Haman was the one that wanted to kill Mordecai, right? So Haman was basically mad because the Jews, more particularly Mordecai, was not like bowing down to him, was not like praising him. Now, it doesn't discuss the reasons why Mordecai wasn't doing that, but in my assumptions, I'm assuming it was because he was Jewish and he was like, I'm not gonna praise and honor you. You're not God. Who are you? That's just what I'm assuming because it doesn't say it directly, but I'm pretty sure that comes with like knowledge of like the Bible and Jews and all of that. So Haman was like, oh, you don't want to bow down to me? You don't want to praise me after the king appointed me? Who are you? So he used that like Mordecai doing that because it was Mordecai. And he was like, oh, forget that. I'm going to kill all the Jews. He's like, I'm killing all the Jews just because Mordecai did this. Just because Mordecai wouldn't praise me. So he went and he told the king, and he was like, oh, king, there's a whole group of people, the Jews, that they are rejecting what you said. Because basically the king was like, oh, that everyone has to like essentially respect Mordecai, and like Mordecai was appointed by the king to be a leader of some sorts. So he was like, oh, he tried to like reverse psychology the king, talking about, oh, the Jews are not following your commands, like, because they won't praise you. Okay. So it's just so crazy. So Queen Esther invited him, Haman and the king, to come to that dinner while she was fasting. She was like, oh, I want to basically throw like this thing for you guys. I want you to come. After she on the third day of her fasting, she went to the king after she was like scared. But then Mordecai knocked some sense into her. He was like, girl, who knows if you're here for this reason? Who knows if God brought you here for this reason? Who knows if the whole purpose of your creation was literally for this, leading up to this moment? So she was convinced, and she was like, okay, I'm going to fast. You guys fast. 3 days. No water, no liquids, no drinks, no food, no sustenance. Dry fast, honey bunch. So they did it. And then on the third day, that's when she went to the king. And the king, you know, with the scepter, the gold scepter, he gave her his grace. And he was like, I won't kill you, girl. So he was like, what do you want? Anything that you want. Even if you want half the kingdom, it's yours. Like, what do you want? And she was just like, I just want you to come to this, like, this party. I want you to come to this thing. I want you and Mordecai to come. So he called Mordecai. He said for Mordecai, and Mordecai came, and Mordecai was overjoyed. Because mind you, they don't know that she's Jewish. Because Mordecai told her from the beginning, keep that a secret. You don't tell nobody your heritage. You don't tell nobody where you from, your lineage, your ethnicity. Nobody needs to know nothing. So she kept that on the hush. So nobody knows who she is, like where is she from? You know, they don't know her that well. They know of her, but they don't know her. So Mordecai comes and he finds out, and he's overjoyed. He's like, the queen wants me, the king wants me, like, you're honoring me, like I'm a special guest. He's like, oh, se lo sumieron los homos. So he left, and he was so excited. And as he's leaving, Mordecai was at the gate, as he always was, watching over Esther, making sure, you know, like seeing what she's doing, seeing what she's going through, you know, just watching over her always, like he was always there at the gate watching for Esther. So when he passes by and he notices that Mordecai doesn't bow to him, doesn't praise him, all of this stuff, he gets infuriated. He gets full of rage, and he's just like, how dare he? So he goes home. He talks to his family, like his wife and everything, and he tells them everything. And they're like, bro, why don't you build this tall thing in the house, in the crib, in the front yard, and hang him? Go to the king and ask for permission to hang him. So he was like, that's a good idea. So he did as such. He sent to build the whole, what is it called? I think it's called gallows. If I have found favor with you, your majesty, this is when she's like, spare my life. This is my request. Oh wait, no, this is too far. This is too far. Hold on. 555. Hold on. Swizz. Mordecai appeals to Esther. Oh, hold on.